Welcome, Star Wars fan. I don't have to tell y'all what time it is. Y'all already know. Star Wars Episode 9. Let's talk about that trailer. Wasn't it incredible? Now, you already know I've been to Star Wars Celebration and shall be returning again. Star Wars Celebration comes around once every 2 years. And when it's put together, it's organized very well, and people travel from all walks of the earth to come out and participate in certain events, different things that I will show you on the Casino for Life channel and show you the beauty of this. Now, for a whole day, people forgot about Avengers Endgame. For a whole 24 hours, nobody thought about Endgame. It was all about Star Wars. Make sure you hit the like button too. One damn like. I'm like, geez, why would you come here to talk about Star Wars and not like the video? That's crazy. Now, what is the difference between Star Wars and Avengers? Avengers is more of a slapstick, comedic story movie that's mostly character based off ego. Star Wars is a saga. It's epic. It's everything. It's the music. It's the shots. It's the scenery. It's the costumes. It's the character. It's the acting. It's the story. It's everything. It's opera. Thanks for the donation, fam. I see you. Appreciate all the love. Star Wars is opera. Whether you like opera, and people say, I hate opera. If you like Star Wars, you like opera. Because this is opera. This is a play. And this is the ninth act of the play. That's why people are so drawn in. The music, the mystery, what is going on. In those Marvel movies, there's been no real mystery. It's already detailed in comic books. We already knew Thanos was going to do a snap. So only to a casual fan, that would have a monumental impact. But for people that know anything about movies, we knew that that was coming. We read it in the comics. Even though we're excited to see it, we already know everybody's gonna come back. The intrigue is what is the element of surprise that who might appear in the film? Now, when we come to Star Wars, we have so many questions. Who is Rey? Who's our identity? Who's our parents? The Emperor's seems like he's coming back. The title, The Rise of Skywalker, which I predicted, I will pat on the back. And we are going to find out what all of this means. As I told you, I put all the titles together 2 years ago and told you what the last Star Wars movie would become. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, Skywalker. That's what was supposed to be the story that told everything, the three movies. And from when they say the rise of Skywalker, that has so many meanings. Could it be the rise of Kylo Ren, who's a Skywalker? Could it be Luke Skywalker in spirit form? Could it be Anakin Skywalker? Could he be coming back? Could it be Rey? Is she a Skywalker? But the whole saga is about Skywalker. So now we get to find out more as the details add up, right? Now, a lot of people said that's Kylo Ren's ship. I don't think that's Kylo Ren. I don't think that's Kylo's ship. That might have been one of the Knights of Ren, and they might be showing you a shot from different perspectives to make it look like that's Kylo Ren coming towards her. That could be one of the Knights of Ren. Do you want me to tell you who I think Rey is in this situation? Who her parents are? The whole nine. I have had this whole thing down to a T since The Last Jedi. And I have not wavered one bit. But let's play it up. Every generation has a legend. The legend of Skywalker. Skywalker's name and legacy echoes throughout the powers of Skywalker, his connection to the Force. Why is it so strong within him? We're going to find all these details out. See, that shot looked like it was from a nighttime shot, not a daytime shot. And then they mix it in with this here. I don't think that's Kylo Ren's ship. Like I said, that looks like it could be his ship, but it looks more like the Knights of Ren. Could be one of their ships as well. As we see Kylo Ren pick up someone and body slams him, and he's somebody who likes to be on the field. This is an epic shot, too, by the way, by JJ. Then we see some people that's actually repairing Kylo Ren's mask. Looked like somebody in the tool shop. Poe Dameron seems like he's on the desert. Seems like the same. Him and Finn are on the same desert with Rey. So whatever mission that was in the beginning, it looks like Poe and Finn are both there. Both are men. And then we get an epic shot of Han Solo's best friend or gambling buddy, Lando Calrissian. Look like he got on that same yellow shirt from 35 years ago and the same blue jacket as Lando's back in the Millennium Falcon, but this time he's with Chewie. The same way at the end of Empire, him and Chewie. Now everybody remembers in Return of the Jedi, he was the one to he was the one that was flying with that Admiral guy, and he was like he never flew with Chewie. He did fly with Chewie. At the end of Empire Strikes Back, him and Chewie goes out searching for Han and the bounty hunter. So him and Chewie went across the galaxy looking for Han and the bounty hunter to find out where Han Solo was, to track him down and find out who had him. A lot of people made that assessment and talk about that Filipino alien that he was flying around with in Return of the Jedi. And it's like, hey, he's Hondo, he's still alive. He's still alive. I'm like, why he ain't flying with him? I'm like, look, it's Chewie. That guy was there for military purposes only. He was there for a strike force. Chewie rides the Millennium Falcon normally, with and that's his original owner. So the Millennium Falcon is back where it belongs. I mean, Rey flew it when she did, but that ain't her ship. What you say? You say they gonna kill who? They gonna kill Lando too. I don't know. Lando might just live it out. Lando don't have that guy who's gonna die. He don't have that heroic. I'm gonna go all out. He go like, hey, I've been in the house chilling, and while all y'all was doing all this, he was back running Cloud City, and it looked like Cloud City was back in this because everybody always wondered about Cloud City. Lando probably went back to run Cloud City. Now, what we see here looks like Princess Leia has that medal of Han Solo. That's either Luke. Those look like Leia hands. And this looked like a scene that was from A Force Awakens that they cut out. In case you don't know what that symbol is, that is the symbol. Though you see the thing that goes around the neck. That was the metal that was around the neck that she put around Han Solo's neck. So I will believe that's Han and that's Leia's hands. And that's what she put around the neck of Han Solo. In the first Star Wars ever, when they blew up the Death Star. So that's what that medal means. That was epic that they were able to do this and put that image together. That's a body double right there. But this is a great scene, and it was great for JJ to put that scene in the film. That's a shot that they had from A Force Awakens. They just took everybody else out. They did a great job there of redoing the hug. Now, here is the most epic shot in this, and this is called a teaser. A teaser. And what looks to be a broken part of one of the Death Star. They found it. And it seems like they were searching for this. As you see Poe there, you see Finn there, you see Rey's here. They have been searching for this place, as it seems like Rey is searching for her identity. Now, a lot of people are speculating, is this the first Death Star? Or if this is the Death Star that blew up in Return of the Jedi. My bet is this is probably, and I will say probably, a either an old Death Star or a new. It could be a new Death Star under construction. Now you got to remember, she's a scavenger, so for her, this is like going home. But for me, I think it would definitely be the one from Jedi. Now you're gonna find out more details about Rey. Then we hear the iconic laugh at the end. The rise of Skywalker, baby. Yeah, that's Death Star 2. And it's going to reveal a lot. Just by seeing that, it shows you a lot. And the Star Wars, which is red, is now blue. It was red for The Last Jedi. Now it's about them Jedi. I mean, in the Last Jedi movie, representing the dark side. Now this one is representing the rise of Skywalker. So tell me, what do y'all think? You think the desert is Tatooine? Maybe. The ratings are off the chart. Well, I think I know Ray's identity. I'm gonna go back and watch the video when I predicted this title. 2 years ago. I'll save it for another time. We'll do that later. We'll talk about her identity later. Well, let's go off what we know, right? What do we know about Anakin Skywalker? Where was Anakin born? What do we really know about his birth? Who was his mother? Who who was his mother? What do we know about the birth of Anakin? Let's analyze it. Come on, good people. Don't disappear at once. Okay, there you go. Cherie, right? And what did she tell you that was so remarkable about the birth of Anakin? What was so remarkable about his birth? I remember her saying it too. The remarkableness about his birth was that there was no father. The Jesus birth, there was no father. She just had him. That's remarkable, don't you think? That the force created a baby. right? Now, who are the next set of Skywalker? Luke and Leia. Luke, we knew Padme's the mom, Anakin's their father, and they had a mother, and they have powers, and the Force is strong with them. So their abilities, they could do things with the Force that others probably could not or never have achieved. Now, let's go back. When the Emperor tells Anakin about Darth Plagueis the What did he say about Darth Plagueis the Wise? No, they didn't, Antonio Barr. That is the dumbest statement I've ever heard. Now, what was said about Darth Plagueis the Wise? What did he say? Darth Plagueis the Wise was so powerful with the Force, he could even create life with the midichlorians. He could manipulate them to create life and to keep others from dying. Once he told his people all that he knew, his pupil then killed him, which was him, Palpatine. So you know Palpatine has probably figured out a way to keep himself from dying. That would explain how the Emperor just popped up. You don't know anything, Antonio Barr. That's why you're on the outs looking in. Go watch Marvel. Go watch a Marvel movie or something. This is for people that understand story. Go watch Spider-Man Homecoming or something. There you go. Knock yourself out. Now, listen. I ain't dissing Marvel, but Marvel ain't this. Marvel ain't this. Marvel don't got this impact. They trying to get Star Wars beat. They've been doing a good job. I give them credit, but as far as the movies, they don't touch this quality. Only some of their films were good, like good enough to touch, like to be up in the category. Winter Soldier, classic, great. The Guardians of the Galaxy series, but see, they don't have villains. If it wasn't for Thanos, If it wasn't for Thanos, they wouldn't even have any hope whatsoever. They sold you on the hope of the big payoff of Thanos at the end by putting them in there with Ultron and everybody else. They had the villains. They didn't develop him any. They didn't develop an Ultron. They made him look so ridiculous in Avengers 2. Loki was a great villain in the first one. He sold it. So that's why with their 3 films that they made, they were able to have some success because they were wait till we get Thanos. Wait till we get Thanos. Civil War, they end up fighting each other, but at the end, they letting this little Russian guy, Russian Nazi, push them into fighting each other. That was so dumb. Nemo. He gonna play Tony Stark's a videotape from 1991, and that's gonna make him try to kill everybody. Come on, really? It ain't this, buddy. Not this. See, Star Wars is iconic. They know how to space their movies out. They're not gonna overwhelm you with Star Wars. Disney is doing that now by throwing out solo movies, and they threw Rogue One. They got away with that because it was great, and they were like, okay, good. Now we ready for Solo. We're gonna have Star Wars every year. It's like not how Star Wars works. Star Wars is a story. Okay, so we need to bring this thing to a head, to an end. And then they can start new stories, new tales. Today they're going to premiere. You're gonna see the poster. The movie poster is premiering today, so you'll find that out too. As I will be uploading some scenes from Star Wars Celebration to my Casino for Life account. Oh man, thanks, John. John Hogan's just hit me up on the Cash App with much love. And there is a super chat button over here if you guys wanted to donate. Oh yeah, the books were amazing. Like some of the books in Star Wars are great that they could have just gone ahead and made the movie. Like writing the story, George Lucas said out of all the stories that the books that was written about Skywalker, he would have went in the direction of Leia and Han having twins, and they became Jedi's, and Luke having a Jedi Academy. He would have went with that story. So the story that was written there, he was like, basically, if I did continue it, that would basically be it. Like right now, we don't know what the rise of Skywalker even means. That's good writing. And I told you that all of this is going to come full circle because this whole saga has been about the mystery of the Skywalkers. Years later, they might do a 10. Who knows? But I don't think they should. 3 trilogies, that's how you go out. So y'all tell me, who do y'all think Ray is? I think so. I think you're close. Since the very first film. Since the very first Force Awakens, you're gonna find out why the Force is so strong with Ray. I know. I was at Star Wars Celebration. And right now, I'm gonna upload the Star Wars Celebration footage to my Casino for Life account. I'm doing it as we speak. Star Wars. And it's loading now. Ooh, I don't know why that happened, but yeah, it's gonna load in seconds now. I give up. I'll just wait and see it. Nothing to really give up on. I'll tell you her identity at another time. Her identity is very essential. And just like that, it has loaded. So there is what is this is what it's gonna look like. Part one is uploaded. As you see Carcino on the Millennium Falcon with BB-8 holding on. The video is processing right now. So you get to see what Star Wars Celebration looked like. You get a little sample of it. Absolutely.